And while his reign was marked by great change in Thailand, the devotion of his people remains testament to his success.
King Bhumibol is the king who's presided over Thailand's grappling with modernisation, with coming to terms with realising that that supreme monarchy, absolute monarchy, no longer exists.
Born in the United States and raised in Thailand and Switzerland, he was not initially in line to inherit the throne. But a military coup and the mysterious death of his brother in a shooting incident meant he was thrust into the limelight as the 9th king of the Jakri dynasty. Many predicted he wouldn't last long.
So there was this very young man who'd lived abroad who was familiarising himself with his own country. He was actually getting to know Thailand at that time. But his movements were very circumscribed. There were a lot of constraints on the monarchy. People was anxious to keep it in its place. He did not want a royalist resurgence.
Perseverance and determination, however, saw King Bhumibol breaking down the constraints. Regular visits to distant parts of the country brought the king into contact with his subjects, and King Bhumibol confirmed the devotion of his people as a monarch, tirelessly committed to their well-being. Artist Kidnwan Nuk has one central theme running through his work. It reflects, he says, the hard work the king invested in his people.
Thais already have a well-established respect for the institution of the monarchy, but with this king, because of what he has given to the community, we feel his deep love and care.
Thailand has changed dramatically during the 6 decades of King Bhumibol's reign, as traditional values have been challenged in an increasingly global and commercial world. In recent years, the strains have shown on the fabric of Thai society as political protests spilled out onto the streets and popular politics challenged the old order. In the past, the king was an effective mediator between the forces of reactionaries and reformers. In later years, however, perhaps because of age and ill health, the king withdrew to the sidelines as his constitutional role dictated, although there was no disguising the frosty relationship with Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, later deposed in a coup. And any discussion about the future of the monarchy in Thailand remains taboo, with the enforcement of draconian laws that mean any criticism of the palace is punished with lengthy jail sentences. But nothing could taint the love most Thais felt for their monarch. His 80th birthday celebrations saw hundreds of thousands flock to pay their respects in person. In the grandest tradition of monarchies around the world, he was a king whose presence was felt throughout his kingdom. Now that he's passed, King Bhumibol's absence will also be keenly felt by a nation that enters a long period of mourning and uncertainty.